So no one's talking about this yet, but Alibaba just launched a new AI coding agent. It's an agentic coding platform similar to Cursor and Windsurf to rival them, and it's called Qoder. For those who don't know, Alibaba is the creator of the large language model Qwen, and Qwen has become state of the art in coding. So you have Qwen Coder, for example. Qwen 3 Coder is the latest model and can be compared to an Opus, like Claude Opus 4 or Claude Sonnet in that kind of realm. And even recently, a Qwen Coder, similar to the Claude Coder that we've seen, got launched and has, sort of similar interface. This CLI type of way of going about producing your code, this AI assisted code. But just yesterday, something called Qoder, QODER, launched. And that is stylistically and aesthetically, and even in terms of its function, similar to what we've seen with Cursor and Windsurf. Now, I tried it out yesterday just to see how I liked it. And again, it's very similar to what we've seen with Cursor, and specifically Cursor, because the user interface and experience is kind of like it. Has the composer the same way that Cursor has its composer, and it has the agent, the coder agent. Now, one of the main differences is that unlike Cursor, where you can change between different models, you can use Claude Sonnet, you can use Grok, you can use any of these large language models to code with. Coder chooses for you. It'll look at the scenario, what your prompt is, the context of what you're creating, and then it'll route to the specific agent. And to my understanding, they use all of the major large language models for it. I imagine Qwen is probably used in a lot of cases here. This is something to check out because it's actually free right now for public preview. So for the next 2 weeks, you can actually use this software for free. One way that this is differentiated from your cursors is that it has this feature called it's called Quest Mode. Quest Mode. So Quest Mode, which actually looks kind of like your standard chat interface, almost like what you would even see with a Lovable or Bolt in how it's presented. You can create your specs before you go and actually build your software. And so Coder, calling themselves an agentic coding platform, having this Quest mode, you can add a lot of context to what you're building. You can put in your repos. And as we're kind of shifting and moving forward from the mainly early vibe code sort of phase of this AI coding to more in way of context engineering, this kind of feature, this Quest mode that adds context and that can help you with specs, is something that's going to be extremely important and do a lot for your ability to create at a high level. And so yesterday, when I was testing the platform overall out, I decided to join in on the fun that I've seen a lot of people on X do. In that you'll see some people in the idea of one prompting or in just a few prompts taking an app idea and sending it to the app store. And so this was just as a way of testing out the Coder platform. So I used the agent here, and my overall assessment of it is that it's very similar to Cursor. I would say it's simpler. It's much simpler, primarily because you're not changing between these different agents. There isn't as much in way of the modular function, but it proved to be very effective in doing what I needed to code. And then this Quest mode is actually something I haven't tested out yet. And so if I wanted to do something with that, so let's say, so right here, you can write specs and then you can just execute directly. So to execute directly, I imagine it's like if you have an idea that you just want to go straight to building, writing the specs out is it'll help you design first. Then you add context through different documents and whatnot. So the app I was building out, it was a very simple app called a Wi-Fi QR code scanner. So basically, I can actually show it to you. I was gonna say run this on iOS simulator. So basically, you type in your Wi-Fi network name, password. You put the security type. So if I just like put some, let's say, random, letters here, random password, and then it'll generate the QR code for you, and then someone can just scan it. And this is for, someone comes to your house or the place you live, and they need the Wi-Fi, and maybe they don't have an iPhone, then they can get that access through this QR code. Or if you have an Airbnb, you can hand it over this way. You can save it. You can turn it into a PDF. So that's the kind of the whole concept of this, and it was meant to be a very simple app that I built, and I pushed it to test flight. And so, all in all, my thoughts around this, I think it's really healthy for the AI assisted coding ecosystem that a platform like Qoder has been created, because this is not just an LLM or a coding model, but it's a platform kind of like the AI copilots that we're seeing that have gained so much traction. And that competition, especially coming from an outside, foreign country like China, where it kind of keeps the US based companies like your Cursors, and those invested in platforms like that on their toes. And it's great for those who are using it to build because, like I said, it's free for 2 weeks. And so something to definitely take advantage of. Platforms like Cursor, as much as I love them, their model around getting as many people as they can onto the platform and then driving prices up in order to make their math. Um, it's getting more and more expensive to use Cursor, for example, than it was before. And we know that the cost of compute is going to continue to decrease. And so this kind of like tug and pull between companies, between nations, even is makes it exciting to be building in this space, because I mean, people, builders, professionals are going to go where the incentives are. So this platform, I'm definitely going to go further into it. I'm going to use it. I highly recommend you do as well. And we'll see what kind of comes about with Cursor and other AI assisted coding platforms in the coming weeks and months, leading into the end of the year. But Coder, I was extremely impressed. I like the perspective and the approach that they took, given where the ecosystem is now, with more of a emphasis on context. And we will see. We'll see what happens next.